Hello and welcome to Yarn ChickHen with Mrs. T and friends. Vlogmas Day 15. I'm Mrs. T and we're all the friends. Today we're going to talk about Buttercup Miniatures Day 15 Advent and the progress I'm making. Back to work. The Scottish word of the day, and beehive. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room. I haven't gotten any more progress done on my mini jumper than what I showed you in yesterday's video, because I'm back to work and I just really don't have the time. There's not enough time in the day to do all the things I need to do. And Mr. T has something to say?
On the plus side, the candy cane on your jumper is looking really good now.
Yeah, it's actually starting to look like a candy cane.
Yes, it is.
Instead of a candy stick. But then again, in Britain, a stick is the same thing as a cane. So if you have a walking stick or a walking cane, they both look the same with the hook and the...
Well, when you were at school, at least in our day, you did get 6 of the best, and that was with the cane, which was a walking stick, or a clachan if you went to academy.
Really?
Yes.
This is kind of stuff you want to introduce into the videos.
No.
Child abuse from the teachers in schools. Didn't think about that, did you?
No.
We're leaving that in.
Okay. Be happy. There you go. Be happy.
So I haven't gotten much done, mostly because of that. And I did have a fail today. I took my crochet into work thinking, yeah, I'll at least get a little bit of this penguin that I said I was going to do with a little fluffy yarn that I found. And what did I do? I went to lunch. I finished my lunch pretty quickly. Quite pleased with myself, started digging around in my bag, and then I realized, dang, I put that in a project bag and it's still hanging on the coat hook in the ladies' room in the other building. So I didn't get to work on that, so it was an epic fail. Epic fail. So I guess it's just not, I just can't be trying to crochet or knit while I'm at work because it just doesn't seem to going to be happening. It's not going to happen. Just not happening. So we'll go on to, because that was just, nonsense news, fail after fail. And so we will go on to everybody's favorite part, the Scottish word of the day. And Mr. T, you can take it away with all your Scottishness.
Before I do, I was going to say, look on the bright side, this is your last full week at work of the year, at the traditional workers.
Oh yeah,
the last full week.
Oh, see, that makes it even better then. So
and probably some of the listeners, I know this will be their last full week as well. So Christmas time is approaching.
That means that I will have a catered Christmas lunch at work on Thursday.
Well, that's very good.
Because that's when it was. It was the last Thursday that we worked at work. So that'll be this Thursday. I'll have to make sure I wear my Christmas jumper.
Oh, yes, that we went charity shopping for, which I chose, by the way. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. It's supposed to be
Scottish word of the day. But
so
you went backwards.
Yes, well, it's that kind of day today. So here we go with the Scottish word of the day. And it is 2 words, actually. One word is in the other word. So the word of the day is do, and they lived in a Doocot. Now, what on earth is a do, and what is a Doocot? Well, the English translation is a dove and dovecote, or even dovecot, depending where you're from. So we'll have a little montage of a Doocot that we saw in the summer in May of this year, just to prove that Scotland actually gets beautiful sunshine. This was not far away in Aberdour Castle, and here's a little montage of what a dovecot, or a Doocot as we say up here, is. So there you go. As you can see, there's no doves in there. There's no doos. That's because it's not been used since 1746, which is still 300 years old. That's pretty cool, though. You can see all the patterns in there. Now, I chose to show a Doocot today because there was one of the places I write on. They wanted to see something about patterns, and I thought, oh, I have got a beautiful picture of patterns. So there you go. So the little ledges in the Doocot are nesting boxes for the doves, or as we say up here, the doos, D-O-O-S. Now the platform I wrote on is actually called Hive, which has an emblem of a bee, so to speak. And if you look at the Doocot, it's in the shape of a, Mrs. T, a beehive.
A beehive, yeah, on the outside, yes, totally.
Yes, it looks like a beehive. And if you look behind Mrs. T, or slightly to her side, she's going to point out a beehive. There you go. Now, of course, we love our little charity shops. Some people call them thrift shopping. I don't like calling it thrift shopping because we actually get charities involved. So it's not like second-hand people making a profit. It generally goes to the charities. That's where that beehive came from. That's where the little beehive, be happy plaque came from. And here is a bee. Over to you, Mrs. T. Up a wee bit. There you go. Give it a wee 360. Down a wee bit. That's it. Oh, the wee bummy. Yeah, that's cool. Now you can tell us all about it.
Okay, so his little bum is important because this is a buff-tail bee that I made. And the pattern came out of my head. And I thought it was nice. I had this kind of glittery, I don't know if you can actually see that.
Oh yes, it sparkles a wee bit, yes.
And I thought, in lieu of translucent wings, I decided to use glittery white yarn to make his little wings and then his little buff tail butt. And he's a happy little bee. And I've got the pattern written down somewhere. But I just thought he'd be cute to make. I made him quite some time ago, actually. And so that's my little buff tail bee.
And I think Mrs. T will find the pattern over Christmas, won't you? That's your assignment.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I shall put the link to my little writing, which has got more photos of the Doocot and where it is, in the description. I think that
okay, so we're moving right along. And thank you very much for watching. If you've watched this far, we would like to ask you to like, comment, share, subscribe. It's all free. And we appreciate all of our subscribers, the ones that subscribed the very first day, and all the ones that followed up until now, and all the ones in the future. We are grateful to all of you, especially since our channel's new, and we, quite frankly, don't really have a clue what we're doing. And it's getting to the point now that it's all becoming slightly bit of a blur. But we are on a very, very steep learning curve, and I think Mr. T will agree that we're doing pretty darn good.
I think you're doing fantastic. And I would get you to point to that wee sign and just say,
Be happy. Bye for now.
Bye.